I have to say one thing about Zinfandel that I absolutely love is that Lodi was known for Zinfandel, and Lodi was known for possibly for a one style of Zinfandel. And I think that a lot of people who have not visited Lodi don't understand how much that has changed, how much we've changed not only in new varieties, but within the variety that almost defines us, how many new styles of Zinfandel.
Well, we'll get to that when we taste this in, but it is fascinating because you come in and you think, it's Lodi's in.
Yeah,
it's going to be one thing.
Yes,
and it's absolutely not.
It's absolutely not. Yeah. So we should just dive into into the Lange Twin Sauvignon Blanc.
Sure.
I'm sure a lot of people are trying this at home.
Which is absolutely an appropriate thing to do. I mean, if you've got a great glass of Lodi wine in front of you, you should be trying it.
Yes, yeah. and it has been a warm day.
It has been a warm
day.
So
a cool, crisp glass of Lodi Sauvignon Blanc seems to be an appropriate way to end a warm day in Lodi. But it's an amazing place because even it's early, it's end of April, it gets hot during the day, and then as visitors here, you wake up and you go outside in the morning in your shorts, and you have no idea why it's 50 degrees. Because last night it was really warm and toasty, and you're expecting the same thing.
Yeah. Well, that's due to where we sit and our geography, and it absolutely defines us as a region and allows us to grow the variety of grapes that we do and to develop the flavors and the acidities that we get in our grapes. We sit directly east of the only gap in the Coast Mountain Range from the Pacific Ocean to the Sierra Nevada. And that Coast Mountain Range runs the entire length of the West Coast. And there's this little gap that sits right to the east of San Francisco, and we sit just to the east of that gap. And so these delta breezes and the ocean breezes that come off the Pacific and through the Golden Gate flow right through the delta to us and really provide us with these phenomenal cooling breezes that come into our area and cool us down at night, such that we can have a 40, 45, 50 degree temperature differential from day to night. And that happens all summer long.
Yeah, we feel it.
Yeah, that diurnal fluctuation, that daytime high followed by a nighttime low that lets the vines build their sugars of the day, and at nighttime they can relax and rebuild their water reserves and not burn off all their acids that lead to nice crisp wine. So that diurnal fluctuation is key to our area and why it's so unique.
Why equate to us as people? I mean, vines are so similar to us in a lot of ways. They can be temperamental, they can be smooth, they can be elegant. But we all need our time to chill out at night too, in order to be invigorated to grow the next day. Yeah. And so that differential is exactly. But this is a fantastic wine, and I think you're absolutely right. On a day where it's been a little bit warmer, this is a nice way to kind of cool down for the evening. This is the Musque clone, so it's a little bit different flavor profile. I get some more pineapple and
a little tropical.
A little tropical out of it that I absolutely love. It's got this bright, crisp acidity to it that really allows the fruit to just sing in there. That I think this is a really great glass of wine.
It's bright and juicy, and it's 13.2% alcohol. So it's not. I mean, I don't know if you could say this is Lodi Sauvignon Blanc, but it's not what people. I don't think it's what people are expecting to come out of Lodi.
No, absolutely not. And I think oftentimes our white wines do surprise people, because this is a different kind of portrayal of Sauvignon Blanc, and people have this perception that you're going to get red, and Lodi is red country, but we're doing whites phenomenally well, and this Sauvignon Blanc is an example of that.
And I think this Sauvignon Blanc in particular, where you get so much grassiness in certain California Sauvignon Blancs, the Musque clone really strays away from that and goes more to that tropical lychee, pineapple. And it's a clone that was in fact isolated in Monterey back in the 80s and became quite popular in the 90s to plant in certain areas. Very few people attempted to plant this here in the Lodi area. There were not very many Sauvignon Blanc contracts being given out, but to the Lange twins' credit, they were one of the first adopters of this particular clone in this region and proved it to do exceedingly well. So I think it's a preferred clone in my mind to the regular Sauvignon Blanc.